So this is the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship there. And this is their dream, what's in their heart, like what their heart longs for when it comes to what they would want to have happen between you two. Okay. And this is what's on their mind, like what they are planning with their awakened mind. And we have the Strength card here. So I think with the King of Cups and the Strength card, they are ready to be the grown-up person in this situation and probably come with some sort of solution, with empathy, being the bigger person, seeing the bigger picture, offering a solution. Oh, it's divided here. Justice, because they saw your point. Okay, they have understand your point of view. They have seen it from your side, and they understand what you meant with what you said or what you complained about in the relationship. And these two cards are very connected in many decks. They actually shift places. So sometimes the 11 Justice is the 8 Justice, and this can be 11 Strength. So it can change like that, because it's both about being mature, seeing things like from a truthful point of view and doing the right thing. So it's very responsible. Okay, and this is on their emotional level, and we have 2 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. So on an emotional level, they kind of know they still have these triggers, they still have these problems, these issues, and they have heard you. You said Justice, 11 Justice is connected to the 2 of Swords. Both are also Libra, trying to keep balance and tranquility. And it might be that the best way to keep you out of it, not rub your nose in their issues, is to not speak to you or not invite you in, or it's like, or keeping it on a very diplomatic level where we are not really intimate. So it's a need. They want to be like, do the right thing, and it seems like they would want to carry this burden on their own. And here's the 9 of Pentacles. So 9 of Pentacles is very singles energy. It's about a person trying to fix their own life. And that doesn't mean they don't want to be with you, and they are working diligently to become the person that you would want or appreciate. So it's not that they have forgotten about you. 8 of Wands. Yes, it's going to come later, but what does it want to say now? 8 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. They're probably going to communicate this to you, and where they are at this point, and what they have done, and what kind of progress they have made, and where they still have issues. Here we have the 4 of Pentacles. So 4 of Pentacles, it might be sitting a little bit on their high horse. They want to be so adult and so mature and do the right thing, but it might be a little bit of a way of putting themselves in a safe position where they don't have to risk anything. Okay, and then we have the 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. See where this is going for the Emperor. Okay, so they have their dignity still. They're not going to hand their head to you on a silver platter, but they're ready to cooperate with you. They want to make things better between you two, but they have like a great sense of self. They know why they acted in the way they did, and they know what they reacted to when it comes to your behavior, and how this might have provoked them into acting in the ways that you didn't like. I'm not saying it's you're to blame. I'm just saying this is from their point of view. You're asked to see it from their point of view. People usually have easier to see their own point of view. So does this person. And so they understand your point of view. They would want to work on this with you, but they are not prepared to hand their head over and say, yeah, I was totally to blame. I need to change like 180 degrees. I need to be another person. I need to like change body even. I need to become someone else so that you can love me. It's not that. the person has, they are self-assured, they know their value, they know their reason to behaving in a certain way, but they're ready. It's an opening, it's a window here where they're opening up to, you know, not only seeing things their way, and maybe sharing their view on the situation with you. So this is kind of preparing you a little bit to be open to listen also to their side of the story, and not be too blinded or too controlled that they are like a bad person and they need to change. You need to look that this is a person like anyone else, nor good nor bad, and they are much like you, that they want certain things in their life in the same way you want certain things in your life. So it's not that heaven hates them and they need to, you know, change or go to hell. It's not like that. So they have the same position in the eyes of the universe as you do, and they want to share like their view with you, and they want to cooperate with you. Ace of Cups, because they love you. That's very beautiful. But Devil, so they know they have issues. Okay, they know that. Okay, so I got issues, but you got them too. You got them too, and I hear melody with that. So it's probably a song, and I'm going to put it in the description box for you. So they want this relationship to be on equal terms, that both people admit to having issues, and that we love the other person unconditionally, true and true, and both are want to make the possible changes, like without selling themselves off, like without saying, okay, I'm a super bad person, now I'll be your slave, you can do whatever you want with me. We instead say, okay, I have issues, you got issues. What we can promise is that we will work on these issues, we will help each other to see, and we will listen to the other person, and we will try to understand them and not judge them so hard, and trust them, put our trust in their hands, but also in our own hands. So we don't have to be so codependent as well. The devil can sometimes indicate codependency. So yeah, they are ready to admit to their problems, but they want you to admit to your problems too. So that's what I'm seeing here. It's a tough cookie. Okay, they have gained this position by a certain amount of maturity, and it's still they recognize themselves to be immature, but they think you're immature too. So it goes both ways here. There we have your immaturity, their little immaturity, and the Wheel of Fortune. So working on this karmic issues or these problems again and again and again until we find a solution. So this is where they are on a mind level. They are prepared to open up, but they're not going to, they're not going to, what can I say, lay on the floor so you can step on them. They are still like a very dignified person, and they have a point of view that they wish to share with you too. This is on an emotional level, and we have a Judgment, and we have the Two of Swords here. So it might be an element of them not wanting to step into a relationship with you until you also see certain things from an above level. They feel that you have a little bit of a frog perspective and only seeing like how you are being treated, how it makes you feel, how this person is a bad person and you are a good person. They think you have like a one-side view of things, one-track mind, and they want you to be able to see this situation from above and take responsibility too. And here we have a Knight of Swords, so they're very persuasive with that. And the Hierophant. Yeah, Hierophant and the Emperor, you're not going to be able to make this person back down. I think they have really worked on their self-esteem and found themselves, okay, I'm not perfect, but I'm still worth living. I'm still worth loving, warts and all, and, take it or leave it. So I think their heart has been in a place where it was very sad. and now it has come to a place where it has rectified itself, just like you did with the Justice card previously. So now you are on the same level there too. I think first you maybe were a little bit codependent to this relationship. You offered up too much of yourself, and eventually you said, no, I'm worthy of more. And then this person got very sad and depressed and felt like a very bad person. And they probably had some kind of big transformation happening where they realized, yeah, I am worth loving too. I have flaws, but I'm still worth loving for who I am, and I shouldn't have. It almost feels like they have this idea you wanted to execute them, but not literally, but that you didn't like them like one bit for who they were. And here they come very stubbornly because they have rectified their own self-esteem, and they know that they are worth loving, and you need to admit to it too. So that's what they're saying here. And the Fool underneath the Ace of Cups is very beautiful. And then 10 of Pentacles. So in that case, if you would do that, they can offer up like eternity to you. Ace Cups, the Fool, they are really, like, they come with really pure intentions. And they have a really good heart, even if they screw up a lot. I'm thinking constantly about the song Please Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood. It's an older song, but it's good. Please don't let me be misunderstood. Be see if I can read what I wrote there. Very sloppy. So they just want things to be equal. If you said justice, well, they heard you. And now they say, yeah, okay, so I want justice too. And that means they would want justice for themselves as well. And if you're ready to give them that, they want to offer you something stable, something, long-lasting, something. It's almost like a marriage here. They are ready to offer you up something vulnerable and stable, okay? But they're not going to take the blame for whatever happened. You need to both see what you did wrong and work on it, but also help each other through your issues. So this is their most likely action, so the 8 of Wands. So they have really built up to this point, and now they feel very ready to talk to you. For some of you, they have already reached out here with the 8 of Wands. And the 5 of Swords, so they are prepared to fight for this, that you need to pitch into. They are not going to be the only one pitching in. So that's like an ultimatum from them. 5-5, but there's Ace of Cups in the bottom. So they're very stubborn with this. My way or the highway. Like, I'm not going to accept being the one taking the blame, being the bad guy in this situation. And here we have the Hermit. So it's very masculine energy here of almost like the lonesome rider going right, like rather than sacrificing themselves and becoming a slave to society, this person, or to you, this person can choose to go their own road. So this is what's on stake here. They offer you something, but they are not offering their dignity. And then we have the 4 of Swords and 2 of Pentacles. So here it's starting to become a little bit like overly masculine, okay? Because here we come, 4 of Swords, I ignore my feelings. 2 of Pentacles, I was never serious anyway. So this is where the person slips, and we can see their shadow side coming to surface. As long as it's almost like they say you have control issues, that you had issues, you wanted to control them, you wanted to micromanage things and tell them what to do. But here they are very harshly telling you what to do. And if you don't agree with that, because they come very vulnerable here to you, they will ghost you and play. I don't know what that means. If it means that, then I will find someone else. So here they become rather childish. Okay, I could understand them as far as this. Because, yeah, they have just come. I need to understand they were really down here thinking like self-hatred. And now they have come here. Okay, I love myself. I am not the one doing things wrong all the time. I just have admitted to do wrong, and I haven't told you what you did wrong. I haven't like written on your forehead what was the darn problem. So now they are in this stage where they're a little bit revolutionary. They are right, of course. Yeah, you are both responsible. And if they could have kept that and, you know, calm down and be really the bigger person, not just like yapping their mouths like this, that would have led to a good thing. But here they are overreacting and reacting with some kind of, it's probably how they have reacted to all problems in the past as well. So if you don't agree with what they say, they will ignore you and do something funnier. Okay, so if my mother tells me to do homework, I will show her how little I care about that, and I will run to the window and go out with my friends. So that's what I'm seeing here. So they were here and then but this is how humans are, and this is our conditioning. I bet it happens to you too. You think like, oh, this time I'm going to be like more self-dependent, like, so I will rely on myself. I won't let anyone else dictate how I should feel. So if someone do something stupid, I won't get triggered by that. I will be cool. I will be calm. I will mind my own business. And then when the day comes, you get really upset with the person. You tell them that they're a horrible person, and then you don't want to talk with them. So you probably do a little bit like the same thing here. So this is human condition. It's not much I can do about this, not what you can do about this, not what this person can do about this. The only thing we can do is to watch it happen and then realize that it happened and then talk about it. Not continue ghosting and acting like, I don't care, because that won't help. So what can happen here ideally is that you have this little bit, the person says, speak their mind, and you say, yeah, that's fine, but I still, this is what I can admit to this, but this is also what I need from you, because you do this again and again, or one more time, I won't be able to take it because it hurts so much. And then they will, okay, so you think I hurt you, whatever I do, so it doesn't matter. And they walk out the door, they don't answer your calls, they go out on a party, I don't know. So when they have done all that, they call you. This is in the best case scenario, when a person is able to see their own problem, and they said, I'm sorry, I did it again. So I realized I got triggered, and my normal way of reacting kicked in, and during that time I was kind of unconscious and I just did what I always do. But now I have gone back to consciousness, and I realized this is not how I want to behave. It's probably how I'm going to behave a lot of times, because this is my reactive pattern when I get stressed. But now I'm coming back to you and I'm telling you that I see this issue, and whenever I see it, I will not use this behavior towards you. But when I fall into unconsciousness and just do it out of my reaction, the way I react to my trigger, I hope you can bear with me. As soon as I realize, I will come back and I will try to fix it. And then you can say, yeah, okay, I want you to do the same favor for me. Maybe you can tell me when I'm going into my reaction pattern, when I'm doing that thing, you know, that I always do. You could tell me, And they can say, yeah, but it's no use in telling me, because when I get this pissed off, I will just alienate myself. But as soon as I realize, I will come back, and it's not abandoning you. I'm running from the problem, and this is what I do. So I think we have come very far anyway, because we have realized here that both people, I think, have realized their issue. Before, this person they didn't want to admit to any issue, because that would make them hate themselves so much that they couldn't have control over this behavior. But now they have realized, I'm worthy of love, even if I have this, even if I'm not perfect. And then they are also ready to start to see it eventually. So this situation anyway gives hope. So now I'm hearing another song, and it's silly. So, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna. I don't know, it's some really old song, Hope. I think it's Joanna. Maybe it's, I don't know if it's a song for a girl or for a country. I get the sense it's, maybe I have put it in like, my understanding of the song has been that it's for a country, like I don't know, or a city in a country, Johannesburg or something like that. Okay, so this is what the divine wants to say about this relationship: forgiving and learning. Yeah, you will have to forgive a lot, and you will have to learn a lot. You will have to face your issues and talk about them, how painful it might be. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Okay, so I realize I need to take the brutally honest oracle cards also to see what they would want to say to you. I played you, so this is how they behaved in the past, and they say they were a fool because they were doing, like, they were playing hickey, like this little person I saw running away from their mother and skipping homework. This is what they did towards you as well. They didn't take any responsibility in the relationship because they were a fool, but they also feel like they need you in their life. So they are ready to make changes and ready to do things in a better way, but they will screw up, countless of times. But you will do too, they point out. And this is from your perspective. I love you more than I want to admit. Yeah, you probably don't want to love a person that has played you for a fool over and over and over again, and you don't want to forgive them and have to go through all the same thing again, but you love them even if you don't want to admit to this. I don't think I ever truly knew you, and how could you? Because this person kept half of themselves hidden and acted like they didn't care. They couldn't face their own issue. For example, let's say the boy or the girl had problem in school, and they couldn't tell their mom that they weren't perfect. So instead they said, look at it if I care. And they just ditched the whole thing. Instead of saying, I have deep problems, I need help, I'm not as smart as you, I need to have tools to learn the same things you do. So therefore they have hidden half of themselves, and therefore you never felt like they invited you in, and it was because they felt this big amount of self-hatred. I had to be brutally honest, and you were, I think, with the justice card, so you told something. It might have been an ultimatum, or you told them like, this is how it is and this is what's going to happen. So you were very clear. Maybe you were brutally honest, but first of all you were very clear, and you didn't it's like the mother and the son all over again, or son or daughter. I'm seeing a son, that's why I'm saying this, but can as well be a daughter. Let's say that the daughter is now 18, still running away from responsibilities, doesn't take care of anything in the house, only causes pain to the mother that's trying to be responsible, trying to, they have tried to get the child to understand they need to put effort into their future. And then this child runs away again, and they say, okay, so as long as you're going to behave like this, you need to find another place to stay, because you're 18 now and you need to learn responsibility. Whenever you are ready to, if you feel like you're not up for being that kind of adult right now and you can't take care of yourself, you're welcome back. But then it's my house and my rules, and you are going to have to apply yourself in school. So that's the kind of thing I'm seeing here. I'm not saying that you said this to your partner or your best friend, but the spirit of it, okay? So, forgiving and learning, see if there's anything else the divine thinks for your relationship here in the future. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And I don't think it's disconnecting from the two of you. I think that might happen still. But there's something else hinting here. I'm feeling like a smell of intimacy, that you will retreat from the problematic world and maybe to each other's arms and start to figure these things out. But first it will probably feel like they are like running away from you again, like from the problems. They try to solve it here and then something happens. See if there's anything more